Welcome back to this Fortnite Region challenge as we are here in NA Central. I expect this to be the hardest one of the bunch. This is where the major players play, and obviously I don't know if any of them are going to be in this lobby. They mostly won't be with skill-based matchmaking. But here we go, we're landing in a different spot here. Just trying to stay out of trouble and hopefully pick up some eliminations a bit later on. Obviously we are coming off a win in NA West. Only 2 eliminations, which I'm not happy about, so I need to get a few more in here and hopefully pick up another victory royale. It does feel smoother on NA Central, especially where I've moved over to NA now, and obviously I can pick up objects a little bit easier and build a little bit easier, which is very important in these challenges. Obviously in Brazil, Oceania and Asia it was a real struggle to build, so I was gonna always lose out. Do a little bit of change of weaponry, a little bit on the fly. Need some better weapons here. Not really happy with what I've got. I think this game, especially in this Star Wars season, it's extremely hard if you don't have a lightsaber, just because it's a great way to block, and obviously you've got the force abilities. You've got push force or the lightning bolt, which is completely OP. But as we go to our normal landing spot, and obviously there's somebody fighting the stormtroopers, which may not mean that we need to get into a fight here. It's most probably a bot. We got a little bit of an upgrade there. As we jump up in, we see what's going on. You can see a stormtrooper right in front of us. There's a player there. That's an awful aim by me. That was not a smart play, trying to, as I say, out spam somebody with the shoot button, but we made it work. Obviously we're lucky here, we've got the barrels, so that'll get us back up, and obviously we've got some small shields here to apply. Again, I'm just breaking these for the XP so I can get through the battle pass quickly, but I'll try and obviously just loot here quickly. Could do with an upgrade of a shotgun, but don't think I'm going to find it here. I need to just focus on getting that shield up, and then we'll head into the fight again. Just going to check to see if there's a car, but there isn't. But now we'll just quickly get this chest. And we got zone here, so we may as well do our normal loot path. Go up here to see if we can get some upgrades, because that's what it's about, just getting the upgrades here of the weapons. See, I'd love a blue shotgun. See, we get a blue shotgun there. We do remember to take it. Also, we've got the explosive grenades, the ones that got this season that seem to implode into each other and explode. So we'll keep some of them. Again, on this high ping, they could come in highest, and we've got another player. Obviously, the visual audio there working for us. We get an upgrade there, but we don't seem to take it. Let's just seem to take the fight straight into a shotgun. Again, a little bit delay there, but we did get the elimination with that. We've got 2 eliminations. Let's just hit this bounce pad and get going. Obviously, we can see there just on the top of the screen, medallion player. I'm not ready to take on that person just yet. So we're just going to go for a little bit of a swim. This bridge doesn't seem the same without Godzilla, but it's a great place to go if you just, again, if you need a little bit of shield, because they've got quite a few of the slurp barrels up there. I don't know how difficult it is going to be to get up in some of these. Get up some of these just because we've got very high ping. It seems to be hard to grab onto stuff. You see a player to our right. So we're just trying to jump up there. Maybe we should try and build. We do make it up. As you can see, we sort of glitched up then. Obviously the frame rate, you see somebody in a fighter jet just above us as well on the visual audio. Not exactly sure where they are. And I've jumped back down. Let's jump into the water now to see. No, hold on. Okay, oh, this should be pretty easy. That didn't feel too bad, to be honest. It was, the aim was okay, and we didn't really feel the lag, which was nice. There we go, we got a few more upgrades. You can see someone on the far hand side there. See, we're trying to swim away, but it's lagging here. It's lagging a lot, and it's not really much we can do. Again, we build here instead, just because it seems to be easier to build than it was just to swim. Again, no real upgrades. Let's just get up high. We are playing a little bit of a scare factor here. Oh, this is incredible. Yeah, that's a bot. See, these slurp juices will help us sprint a bit faster as we get into a car. Car will be vital for us to pick up more eliminations. We've already got more eliminations in this game than we did on NA West. Unfortunately, we don't have a tyre here. We have been looking to head over recently with our normal games, normal rotation. We have been rotating into the sort of pickle farm place. It seems to be a good place to pick up some eliminations. What's going on here? Not much going on. Again, the small barrels there. Obviously, if you are in trouble, you can just pick up those barrels. As you see again, visual audio helping us, telling us where the fight is ahead of us, and we're jumping straight into this. It's maybe a mistake, and we seem to have blocked the car in. I don't know what everybody thinks of the new season, obviously with the new weapons. I'm missing a proper AR, I have to admit. Proper AR, one you can sort of just punch like boom, 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 rather than the one you just got to hold down. See, from a distance there. Could be Juice World. If it's Juice World, it's a proper player. I normally play on the European servers. It is very much a lot of Juice WRLD characters. But see, there's an explosion. No, it's not a Juice WRLD character. In trouble here. He actually did exactly what we keep on doing. We got too focused on. He got too focused on the lightsaber, and he could have most probably eliminated us with a weapon or a normal weapon. But we pick up the lightsaber here. That'll help a little bit with mobility, and obviously some close quarter fights. A little bit of bandages. I don't know how often I actually use bandages in this game, but we use them there to get ourselves up to 70% HP, and obviously we're on 50% shield. Collect some more gold. Obviously, I've just bypassed some barrels there, which is a rookie error. Again, just trying to see what's going on in there. We need to start heading in zone. Just a minute to go. Ooh, a squishy. Now this is key. The squishy is key here because it works on both your HP and your shield, which is important. And there we go. We're already straight up to full HP, and that's bringing our shield back up as well. Will that squishy come in clutch here? As we've got 11 people left with 5 eliminations. So we're in good stead here, so at least the top 10 with some high eliminations, which I'm happy about. There's only so much you can do on these higher ping games, and as I've mentioned before, I'm not a great player. I have victories, but I lose more than I win. And there's a lot of times when I don't make it past the first 50 players. But I've been doing reasonably well on these region challenges. I've only just done one game on each one, so you know, if I die first, that's the video. I think it's a good way to do it. It's a little bit more even. Obviously, I just have at this point an A East and Middle East to film. I won't be doing a video for Europe because that's what I normally play on anyway. After those 2 videos were filmed, the 0 build portion of this region challenge will begin. I will be filming that in the next season. Obviously, this is no longer being called Chapter 6 Season 3. It's Chapter 6 mini-series. There is rumours that the second mini-series will be Simpsons. Or it could be a mini Marvel season. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to see if I can speed up there, but I can't. As we cross the bridge now, again, we're in the top 10 position, 5 eliminations. Not bad. We're going to kind of get into a fight now. Got some decent weapons. No, we're pretty much on full shield. And we still have 4 of those explosives, which may come in use. Oh, that's what we wanted. Then that gets us up to full shield. We're trying to decide on what to take there. We decided on the squishy. As far as still no one lands up here, there's plenty of chests, plenty of shield. Not much in the way of mats if you're looking for wood or brick, but plenty of metal. Some more shield there, but we just run past it. Let's get in the car. Let's chase down and see what's going on here. Obviously there is a medallion player around. Someone's taking a shot at us. Jump out quickly. They're running quickly. Again, or they're just going to be waiting behind the tree. That's a clever grenade. The clever grenade. A nice shotgun shot to the head. The clever grenade, because if he had moved right, we would have gone in with the grenade, but it pushed him out from the tree. Quite happy with that grenade, really. It's not a play I would normally use, but it's one I think I will. Let's hear another car up here. We're down low. We're down low, and now we're trying to escape in the car. Fly up there, and away we go. A nice little bit of a dodge there. Just try and get a bit further away from there. It was a little bit of a coward mood, I have to admit. We are on full full shield and full HP. We could have maybe put up a bit of a fight there, but it's a bit of pick your battles at this stage. We build up just a little bit here, obviously near the wind tunnels, so we can fly if we need to. Obviously we were by a zone where we normally start, so we're very familiar with this area. Obviously there is ways of people flying around here. We're just trying to pick our shots. We see a car just out there. Again, those little shots are not going to eliminate them, but it does slow the car down a little bit. Hopefully more and more people, especially when they get into these final circles, do take shots at the cars, just because I think everybody's kind of used to the final three players all being in cars, and it's all just just ramming each other and just waiting for one person to jump out. But you have to evolve your gameplay with what they have in the game. So if the cars are in the game and it is a really good offensive weapon and a really good defensive weapon as well, as you can get away quickly, and it does give you a little bit of protection depending on who you've got shooting against you as well, because some people are just absolutely amazing at getting you through the window. I'm sure quite a few people will agree that's happened to them. And we jump in here straight on top of this building. We've seen a fight going on there. We're going to launch the last of our grenades. We've got someone fighting down there. And as I said, there's two cars now. There's two cars. There's not really much they can do. Oh, and it's exploded right underneath us. Exploded right underneath us, and now we're in a car. Let's make it everybody in a car. And they're fighting onto the side. I try and get an angle here. Obviously there's elimination a bit there above us. You can see where he is. Oh, you see he's in his car and he's lagging. He's lagging a lot. And he's jumped out. Yeah, so there's many people in the car. And that's a lightsaber fight, which is not smart. You can see you've got people behind me. I'm taking some shots. Now I need to remember my training. Dodge, duck, dip, dive and dodge. Again, that was poor by me. Really should have gone through the window. I don't know what my aim was doing. And we've got another player in the car with us again. Just remember our training to dodge and duck, dive and dip and dodge. Get into the lifesaver fight. And we got him there. We have 34 HP. We need to get out of here. We do not have what we need here to get ourselves back up to full shield. Let's get up high. Let's build up. Let's build up this a little bit. Let's throw this down. Let's get some HP. Hopefully they'll get us close to full HP now. We need to find some mini shields really. Some mini shields or a big pot. Or minis would be amazing. We've still got to wait 11 seconds to get ourselves back up. The car just waiting down there. We need to pop up there, maybe take a few pot shots. Just try and get that down a little bit. And we miss. Obviously they can hide there. We've still got to get into zone here. We're down to the final 3 players. We've got a medallion player in front of us. I feel like they are the player in the car. You can see over the right hand side is the other player just up there. And there's fighting going on there. And we're getting them through. That's a good shot by us. That's a smart play by us. And we build. We notice the person firing us from the side. Just take a little bit of zone here, and we're going to try and get into zone. Let's hit these splashes and just get out of here. And we have been cracked. We need to again get back to where we were and hide. Drop all these down. We're going to have some speed here, and let's run. Get the lightsaber out and go. Unfortunately, we don't have the force abilities because we did take the lightsaber off another player. Again, if you've not played much this season or not played the Star Wars seasons, and we're hit again. If you've not played Star Wars Seasons, you can take the lightsaber off another player, but you do not get the Force or the dark side abilities. As we now try and move into zone, I can see the medallion player is in zone. But over the bridge, and we have another player in a car. We need to get away from this now. We build up just a little bit, and he's crashed just right by the side of us. We are in zone, just about in zone, and he's driven away. So I don't know if he's short on shield or he lacks the confidence to try and take us out. You can see the fighter in front of us. We could help here by just taking some pot shots. Let's try and get this person out of the car. There's no point trying to take that fight on. The person in the car's got protection. So if us two team up to take the car down, it's sort of every man for himself then. Again, we try and make sure the gun does not reload. And there's been an elimination now and we've blown up the car. Okay, let's get in zone. Let's get in zone quickly. You can see the player to the left that they've just built up just a little bit. We could have taken a pop shot there, but we're not in zone and they've built right in front of us. Let's go in with the lightsaber now. And they build up and blocked, and we just decide to get into zone. They're going to have to come towards us. In zone. This little island is in zone. So if we build up here, we can take pot shots from the top while looking down. Again, just using this boulder as a block, as sort of a shield, and up we go. Up, then we go to the mountain, over to overlook Lockhouse. We build up there in metal. Building is awful, but I've still managed to build on this one. And we're down to the final two, and I'm not sure what happens there, and we've won our game. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.